Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton have spent more than a decade moving within the same global circles without ever formally linking their names beyond friendship. Both operate at the highest levels of their industries. Kardashian transformed early reality television fame into a multi-billion-dollar business portfolio anchored by Skims, media production, and criminal justice advocacy. Hamilton built a record-breaking Formula One career while expanding his influence into fashion, sustainability, and cultural activism. Their careers evolved in parallel, often intersecting at fashion weeks, Grand Prix weekends, and major award ceremonies. Their connection dates back at least to 2014, when Hamilton was frequently seen within the broader Kardashian-Jenner social orbit. At the time, Kardashian was married to Kanye West and building her brand alongside him, while Hamilton was consolidating his dominance on the track. Public sightings placed them at overlapping events, including Met Galas and other high-profile gatherings. Yet the nature of their relationship remained firmly described as platonic.
In the years that followed, both figures experienced significant personal transitions. Kardashian's highly publicized divorce shifted her focus toward her children and business ventures. Hamilton continued his competitive career while taking on expanded commercial and cultural roles beyond racing. Although they remained within each other's extended networks, there was no sustained narrative suggesting anything beyond familiarity and shared industry access. The first notable shift in tone emerged around New Year's Eve in Aspen. Reports from attendees at a private gathering hosted by Kate Hudson described an interaction between Kardashian and Hamilton that differed from previous appearances. Observers pointed to increased proximity and private conversation. While no formal confirmation followed, the change was enough to trigger early speculation across social media and entertainment outlets. That speculation intensified during reports of a weekend stay at Estelle Manor in the Cotswolds. According to accounts cited by outlets such as The Nightly, the pair spent time at the exclusive property, including private dinners and spa treatments. Travel logistics reportedly involved private transportation, consistent with both of their established lifestyles. Even then, neither side addressed the rumors publicly. Further visibility came when TMZ released footage of Kardashian and Hamilton arriving at the same hotel in Paris just days before Super Bowl LX. The clip showed them stepping out of the same SUV, a detail that strengthened the perception of coordination rather than coincidence. Despite the mounting documentation, both camps maintained silence, allowing the narrative to build without direct acknowledgement. Against this backdrop, the setting of Super Bowl LX carried added significance. The event, staged at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara with the New England Patriots facing the Seattle Seahawks, offered one of the largest media platforms in the world. Kardashian and Hamilton did not attempt to obscure their presence. Instead, they occupied a prominent VIP suite, visible to both the in-stadium audience and international broadcast viewers. Their coordinated appearance drew immediate attention. Kardashian debuted a sharp new hairstyle described by stylist Chris Appleton as a fringe transformation while wearing an all-black ensemble. Hamilton appeared in a black designer jacket consistent with his established fashion identity. Broadcast cameras repeatedly captured the pair in conversation, laughing and leaning close together. Multiple clips circulated online showing them holding hands during the game. Extra TV and other outlets characterized the moment as a public confirmation of their relationship. The combination of previous travel sightings and the deliberate visibility at the Super Bowl shifted the narrative from rumor to acknowledgement. Insiders cited by entertainment media described the relationship as serious and ongoing. For Kardashian, the timing aligns with a period of professional expansion and personal recalibration following her divorce. For Hamilton, it comes amid continued career momentum and broader cultural engagement. Their public appearance at one of the year's most watched sporting events signals an alignment that extends beyond private association. What began as a long-standing friendship within overlapping elite networks has now entered a visibly different phase. The progression from Aspen to the Cotswolds, then Paris, and finally the Super Bowl reflects a gradual increase in exposure rather than a sudden announcement. By choosing one of the most visible stages in American sports for their first fully public appearance together, Kardashian and Hamilton effectively reframed years of speculation into a confirmed partnership without issuing a formal statement. The progression from quiet sightings to full public confirmation did not unfold overnight. After the New Year's Eve gathering in Aspen, industry observers began tracking the pair more closely. While neither Kardashian nor Hamilton altered their public schedules, subtle overlaps became harder to dismiss. Social media commentary intensified, drawing attention to shared timelines and coordinated travel patterns. The reported weekend at Estelle Manor marked the first time detailed accounts described the two spending extended private time together outside of a large public event. According to coverage from the Nightly, staff and guests at the property noted that Kardashian and Hamilton maintained a low profile, relying on private entrances and controlled movement around the estate. Reports referenced spa treatments and quiet dinners, reinforcing the impression that the visit was intentional rather than incidental. Still, neither party addressed the coverage, and no direct photographs from inside the manor surfaced. The Paris sighting shifted the tone. TMZ footage showed Kardashian and Hamilton arriving at the same luxury hotel within minutes of each other. The shared vehicle and coordinated timing narrowed the space for alternative explanations. The video circulated widely, accompanied by commentary that framed the relationship as no longer speculative. Even then, there was no formal statement. Silence in this context functioned as confirmation without verbal acknowledgement. During this period, public interest expanded beyond simple curiosity. Commentary began to examine how the relationship might intersect with their respective careers. Kardashian's business empire, particularly Skims, operates heavily within fashion and branding spaces that overlap with Hamilton's established presence in high-end style and luxury partnerships. Hamilton's recent move to Ferrari signaled a new chapter in his Formula One career, one that carries global marketing weight. Observers questioned whether the timing of their visibility was strategic or purely personal. Super Bowl LX provided the clearest visual evidence of their status. Rather than positioning themselves discreetly, Kardashian and Hamilton sat in a front-facing VIP suite at Levi's Stadium. The broadcast repeatedly cut to them during key moments of the Patriots vs. Seahawks matchup. Viewers noted extended hand-holding, shared laughter, and close conversation. These were not ambiguous gestures, they reflected familiarity and comfort. Extra TV reported that eyewitnesses in the suite described the pair as relaxed and openly affectionate. Social media clips amplified those impressions, particularly moments where Hamilton leaned toward Kardashian, while she responded with visible ease. The visual language of the appearance suggested mutual alignment rather than tentative exploration. Attention also returned to Kardashian's personal history. Her divorce from Kanye West had involved public disputes over parenting and media narratives. Coverage from The Independent previously documented custody discussions surrounding Northwest, placing renewed focus on how any new relationship might affect co-parenting dynamics. While no new legal filings have surfaced in connection with Hamilton, commentary from outlets such as The Tribune and The News revisited earlier tensions between West and Hamilton during Kardashian's marriage. These reports referenced past suspicions and friction, framing the current relationship within that broader history. Hamilton, for his part, has largely maintained his standard approach to personal matters. Throughout his career, he has rarely confirmed relationships publicly, preferring controlled visibility. His appearance at the Super Bowl alongside Kardashian represented a departure from that pattern. The decision to sit visibly rather than enter discreetly suggested intention. The reaction from fans and industry figures reflected the scale of their combined influence. Fashion commentators focused on their coordinated black attire and Kardashian's hairstyle transformation, widely labeled Super Bowl bangs. Motorsport analysts speculated about Hamilton's integration into Los Angeles social life during the off-season. Entertainment outlets framed the moment as a deliberate hard launch, though no official language from either party adopted that terminology. Despite the visibility, certain boundaries remain intact. Neither Kardashian nor Hamilton has issued a formal press release or conducted an interview confirming relationship details. There has been no joint statement outlining future plans or defining the seriousness of the partnership. What exists is visual evidence supported by consistent travel patterns and corroborating eyewitness accounts. At this stage, the relationship stands in a space between confirmation and formal declaration. The progression from Aspen to Estelle Manor, from Paris to Levi's Stadium, demonstrates a clear trajectory of increasing openness. Yet the absence of direct commentary preserves an element of privacy. The tension surrounding the narrative does not come from uncertainty about whether they are together. The images resolve that question. The tension comes from what the relationship represents. Two global figures whose personal lives carry commercial and cultural consequences. As the 2026 calendar advances, their joint public presence signals stability, but the broader implications remain in motion. The public confirmation of Kim Kardashian and Lewis Hamilton's relationship marks a shift that extends beyond celebrity gossip. Both individuals operate at a level where personal decisions carry commercial, cultural, and legal weight. Their visibility at the Super Bowl was not simply a social appearance, it positioned the relationship within the broader ecosystem of global branding, media scrutiny, and family dynamics. For Kardashian, any new partnership inevitably intersects with her role as a mother and a business executive. Her previous marriage to Kanye West involved widely reported reported disputes over parenting and public conduct. Coverage from The Independent has documented earlier custody tensions, which is why renewed speculation about co-parenting surfaced as soon as images of her with Hamilton circulated. At present, there are no confirmed legal filings suggesting a change in custody arrangements. Northwest remains in her mother's primary care. The reaction has been largely speculative, driven by the memory of past conflicts rather than current documented action. Hamilton's position introduces a different dimension. His career in Formula One remains active and demanding, particularly following his high-profile move to Ferrari. A relationship with Kardashian places him further inside the American entertainment spotlight, expanding his exposure beyond motorsport audiences. That visibility can strengthen personal branding, but it also invites scrutiny that extends into professional performance. Formula One has historically separated athletic focus from celebrity culture. Hamilton's long-standing comfort in fashion and activism spaces suggests he is accustomed to cross-industry attention, yet the scale of Kardashian's media ecosystem represents a different intensity. The broader implication concerns how celebrity relationships are consumed in 2026. The progression from Aspen to Estelle Manor, from Paris to Levi Stadium, unfolded in near real time through footage, reposts, and commentary. There was no official press conference, yet the confirmation felt immediate, because visual evidence circulated globally within minutes. This dynamic illustrates how modern relationships among public figures are authenticated not through statements but through optics. A single shared suite at a Super Bowl can function as a declaration. There is also the commercial layer. Kardashian Skim's empire continues to expand into sports and performance categories, while Hamilton maintains partnerships across luxury, fashion, and technology sectors. Their alignment creates overlap in audience demographics and brand ecosystems. No formal business collaboration has been announced, and none is confirmed. However, industry observers naturally consider how shared appearances influence market positioning. Even without coordinated campaigns, visibility alone alters perception. The significance of this development lies less in romantic spectacle and more in convergence. Kardashian represents the peak of reality television turned corporate empire. Hamilton represents elite sport, transformed into global lifestyle branding. Their partnership merges two systems that have historically operated in parallel, but not fully together. The Super Bowl appearance crystallized that convergence in a single frame. For now, the relationship stands on visible confirmation rather than narrative expansion. There is no scandal attached to its emergence, no documented legal conflict tied to it, and no official restructuring of family arrangements. What exists is a clear public acknowledgement through action rather than words. At the same time, restraint remains notable. Neither Kardashian nor Hamilton has framed the relationship in interviews as transformative or permanent. There have been no public commitments, no declarations about future plans, and no shift in professional messaging beyond shared appearances. That controlled pace suggests awareness of the volatility that can follow rapid public escalation. Unresolved questions remain, though they are structural rather than dramatic. How will the relationship function during the Formula One season, which requires extensive international travel? How will Kardashian balance business expansion with increased global event attendance? How will co-parenting remain insulated from media speculation if the relationship deepens? None of these questions currently carry confirmed answers. They exist as practical considerations tied to two demanding careers. In a media environment that thrives on escalation, the most striking element is how measured the progression has been. Rumors intensified, sightings multiplied, and then confirmation arrived through presence, not proclamation. The long-term trajectory will depend on how consistently they maintain that balance between visibility and discretion. What began as speculation has become documented reality. What it becomes next will unfold under sustained global attention, shaped by careers that already command it.